Mr. Coe. Nice to see you.
Hi,
Meet you today.
call me Leon.
Okay. As introduced in my email, my name is Rebecca Rubin. I am working for the Netflix division, and as you may have known, Netflix just shifted from having mail-in DVDs and streaming into making them to two separate entities. And as you work for McKinsey & Company and you work for companies to help them through strategic mission shifts, Netflix really just wanted to partner with you and sit down and kind of discuss our future and where we are going. And so we just kind of wanted your input with all of this to take it back to our company.
Well, that sounds great, Rebecca. Happy to be here. Excited to hear the new places that Netflix is going. So
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So during this meeting, I'm actually going to be taking some notes to go back and divulge with the company, if that is okay.
Fine by me.
And it shouldn't last between more than 10 minutes. So if that all sounds okay with you, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, I have a meeting in 15 minutes down the hall, so 10 minutes is perfect.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So first question, as I work in the supply chain division of Netflix, with the splitting of the mail-in DVDs and the streaming, what do you think is the best way to improve efficiency in logistics and operations?
So I think the hardest part about having a supply chain division and increasing margins strategically is having physical products. So if you could minimize the amount of physical DVDs that you're shifting and try to move those customers from physical to digital products, you would see your margins increasing tremendously, both in terms of revenue, because if something's digital, it can be delivered immediately, as opposed to something physical, which takes a long time to be delivered, anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks, you know. And then as well, with digital products, you don't have to pay for transportation, and you don't have to, there's no inventory carrying cost for digital products. So my recommendation personally would be to refocus the company and have the primary products, your flagship products, you know, your 80% of your revenue be focused on digital products, and then start phasing out those physical goods.
Awesome. Okay, and with that, going off of that, since Netflix has been operating for about 14 years, and they have been running on the principle of the mail-in DVD, the actual physical copy, to their customers, and they have over 20 million subscribers. How would you ensure that you would still remain loyal to those customers and make them satisfied and deliver the product that they want, while also keeping your shareholders happy if we get rid of the mail-in DVDs?
Yeah. So as I said previously, the shareholders are going to be happier if you retain even a fraction of your current user base, because those margins on digital products is so much higher. But how you keep the customers happy is by communicating to them that Netflix has always filled a very specific need in their minds, and that is the need of entertainment. And so by shifting the medium from physical to digital, you're not changing the need that they're paying for, you're just making it easier on them as a consumer. If that is communicated to them, I don't see any reason why a customer would be frustrated. And my understanding is that you'll still be offering some physical products, so if there is some small, loyal consumer base, you can still fulfill that need. But the digital realm is the realm of the future, and when you have digital products, you're able to offer a wider variety of products. So you're better able to serve customers both through the speed of service and through the variety and the quality of service as well. As long as that's properly communicated, you shouldn't have a problem.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So next question is going to be really with the emerging of compatible products with Hulu and Amazon Prime also all coming in. How should we honestly, as Netflix, position ourselves to make sure that we are still creating value and still having a competitive advantage in the market?
So Netflix has a distinct advantage in that it has the first mover advantage. So like you said, 20 million current users and subscribers. when people are locked into a month-to-month deal, or as y'all would term it, software as a service, it's very hard for competitors to interrupt that chain, because most people have automatic bill pay. They don't have to manually go in and pay their Netflix bill and decide, do I want to pay for the next month or not? It's automatic. They just know that they want the entertainment next month, and so they pay. So that's one just natural way that you can retain a lot of customers. But the other thing with companies like Amazon Prime Videos trying to take hold of your market share is just locking up exclusives, whether that would be owning the streaming rights to certain programs, or to specifically producing your own content and focusing on becoming a content creator as well as a content distributor. If you focus on those two realms, I don't see how services like Amazon Prime or Hulu can really take a large part of your market share.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, so that actually is all the questions that I have for you. At this point, do you have any questions for me, or want to convey anything else to me that you didn't get to convey in the interview?
Well, I think that where Netflix is going is the right direction for the future. I know currently in the eye of the public, it's controversial because it seems to be irritating, and it seems to be irritating some customers, and it seems to be a jarring change. But I think that 10 years from now, we'll look back on this as a very pivotal and positive decision, and history will look fondly on Reed Hastings. My only question is, how are insiders, employees in Netflix, taking this strategic shift?
Great question. So actually, Reed Hastings informed us of this decision a little bit ago, about a month or so ago. We had a big staff-wide meeting whenever he announced the big strategic shift. So we are very thankful that he was able to convey that to us in a positive manner. He listed out his reasons for it. He had great examples backing it. So really, the whole company is behind him and supporting him through this shift, because we see how innovative he is as a CEO. The fact that he came up with Netflix and how many subscribers we have, how big of a hit it's been already. And so we back him in this. We support him fully, and really are excited about where Netflix is going to go in the future. And we hope that it continues to increase its market share across the U.S. and also push internationally into other countries' markets.
Well, that's fantastic. It sounds like y'all are going in the right direction. The company is on board with where you're going. I see a lot of success in your future.
Well, thank you. So actually, this will conclude our interview. I'm going to type up these notes that I took during this interview, and I will send them out to you to make sure that everything that I understood was correct of how you were conveying it, before I will actually share the results with the company.
Great.
So at this point, that is all I have. Thank you so much, Mr. Coe, for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Rebecca. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.